Prideful. They ain't got a damn thing, but still prideful. Most I say, hate a poor man that's prideful. And a poor woman that's prideful. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Most High. Remember, Esau gonna say, for the way of the Most High, we have not known it. The way of MASHAYACH, we have not known it. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Most High, he have also rejected thee from being king. That was to Saul. And that's the one that he anointed to be our first king. What'd you think? He said all nations before him are as nothing, be like a spittle. In 2nd Ezra, let me read it to you so you don't think I'm just coming off the top of my dome. 2nd Ezra, go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of power of all thy creatures. Of him come we all come from Adam. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. He's distinguishing the 12 tribes of Israel, his chosen people. All this have I spoken before thee, O Most High, because thou madest the world for our sake. So we made the whole world for the 12 tribes of Israel's sake. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. Hear that? All these other people that come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. But be like unto spittle. There it is. So I ain't just talking out the side of my head. See, they are nothing to be like, but be like unto spittle, and as likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. One drop. Boop. One little drop. Let me see if I can get a little drop right here. One little drop. Just, I can't get too much because it'll be one little drop. One little drop. Boop. Oh, that was too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. He said one little drop. Boop. Of all the other nations. So that's what the scriptures say. So, and he's quoting from thou art nothing from Isaiah 40 and 17 and verse 15. It is what it is. You got to deal with it. Yahshua, listen to this. Romans 12. Go to Romans 12 and 2. Romans 12 and 2. And be not conformed to this world. See, that's a lot of the problem that we have in following the traditions of man. This is nothing but a tradition of man. You know, you ask our people, why do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Where's the original meaning of Thanksgiving? They can't even tell you. They can't even tell you. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, the way you think. You got to renew the way you think. That you may prove what is that good. What's good? And acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. See? What's good? He told you a few verses back, a few chapters back. Romans 7 to 12. Romans 7 and 12. This is good. Wherefore the law is holy. This is the laws of the Most High. That you read from Genesis to Deuteronomy and all throughout the Bible. And the commandment holy and just and good. See, the law and the commandments are good. That's why he said. And be not conformed to this world, Romans 12 and 2. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, the way you think. That you may prove what is that good. What is that good? You may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. See this? Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. You got to be transformed. We got to be changed by the renewing of your mind, the way you think. Come back to our culture, who we are as a nation, building together, working together, that ye may prove what is that good. We saw was good. The law and the commandments are good and acceptable. What's acceptable? To keep the commandments of the Most High and perfect will of the Most High. To do what he say do. be obedient, to obey his voice. Psalms 35 and 20. Psalms 35 and 20. Psalms 35 and 20. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. See, we thinking, our people think, oh, it's going to be peaceful. We're going to find peace. But they ain't speaking peace. When they come together in their meetings, they ain't talking about no peace for us. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. I mean, come on. How many people are incarcerated? And who are they? More so in America than any other country. Us, the Israelites. Because they come up with laws to put us down, and whenever we get in front of them, then poof, you done. Throw the book at you. For little or nothing. Like how many brothers in jail for just, we'll look at weed, smoking grass, smoking pot, smoking marijuana. And they don't legalize it. But they ain't still in jail. They should be not have to deal with that. But they're here. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. And you think about, before they came here, the rivers were beautiful. You could they could just go and take an arrow and catch fish because you've seen the fish. Poof. Ocean was beautiful, like it is in certain places of the world. But now it's all, everything is just dead. They are as hell, as it says. Proverbs 26. Proverbs 26. The air is polluted. The water is polluted. We got to buy water. Who would have thought we'd ever have to buy water? Proverbs 26 and 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. What's that say? When he speak fair, believe him not. But there are 7 abominations in his heart. Wow. 7 is number completion. It said, when he speaketh fair, believe him not. But there are 7 abominations in his heart. Say, when he speaketh fair, believe him not. Why? Most High made him a certain way. Remember he said he made him for the day of evil. He also made him, say, when he speaketh fair, believe him not. Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked, who's defined in Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the wicked are estranged from the womb. So they go off no sooner they come out of the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, doing what? Speaking lies. Right? That's why when you see what he's saying, it says, Proverbs 26 to 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. Remember, they come out of the womb speaking lies. As it is written. For there are 7, a complete number of abominations in his heart, in his mind. Whose hatred is covered by deceit. You know? Whose hatred is covered by a lie. Oh, I'm not racist. No way I'm racist. But they are. Certain ones are. That's why I say white supremacy. I mean, come on. They're going to continue to keep that going as long as the Most High allow them to do that and we don't come back to the Most High. Law, statutes, commandments. Whose hatred is covered by deceit. His hatred is covered by a lie. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. See? All the things that they've done. Man, there's too many even to think of. It's sad. Job 11:3. But it's been written in the books. Everything that's being done and have been done. It's written in the books. Job 11:3. Should thy lies make men hold their peace? Because you lie to everybody? Should everybody be quiet and not tell about what it is that you done lied about from the womb? Should thy lies make men hold their peace? And when thou mockest, shall no man make thee ashamed? When you try and mock someone, nobody gonna make you ashamed for the fact of what you've done? And killing all the indigenous people of the lands that you have conquered and took over, and say that it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. But thou hast said, my doctrine is pure, and I am clean in thine eyes. Yeah, you are that. You are that way to some people, especially our people. Our people think that you the Most High. Our people think that you are MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, you the angels, you the disciples, you the children of Israel, you everybody. I always say my doctrine is pure, and I am clean in thine eyes. But oh, that the Most High would speak and do what? And open his lips against thee. Man. See, one thing about it, when you understand that the Most High is long-suffering, he's long-suffering. But his mercy and grace is going to be lifted up. Job 13:4. But you are forgers of lies. Talking about you discovered America. They discovered America. Come on now. We are thousands of years before they came to the shores of America. Even Europe, they discovered. We was ruling Europe in the Dark Ages. The Byzantine Empire, they call it the backwards empire. The medieval times, the times that we ran them out of power. Fall of the Roman Empire under Septimius Severus, ran them into the Caucasus Mountains in 193 AD approximately. And they came out full force in 1453 as the Ottoman Turks to 1492, what they call the Renaissance period, the rebirth of the so-called white man's kingdom, until today. That's why I say Job 13:4, for you are forgers of lies. You have everybody writing on their test, Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now, that's like you got $1,000 in your pocket, and I come up to you and say, hey, give me the $1,000. I discovered your $1,000. I don't think so. You're going to say I stole them from you. So when you came into the shores of this Western Hemisphere, they had whole great civilizations living here. Great civilizations. And you murdered the people that was here to get the land. I mean, think about it. They put smallpox in the blankets. They left them for the native people and left. Came back, you only had a few people left. These are the things that you've done. You gave syphilis to the Tuskegee Airmen. And monitor to see how it's going to do, how they're going to react to it. One of the richest doctors in the world took our women in his backyard and cut them open. Said they could take the pain more than anyone else. For your gynecologist to do a pap smear and so forth. Just cut them open, cut them this way, that way, whatever, and did whatever you want to do to them. We were nothing. Nothing. But you are forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. Hear that? You're forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. You rehearsing. You practicing medicine. You can't even cure the common cold. That's why you got to be aware. Yasharala. Psalm 58 and 3. Oh, we already got that. Jump to verse 2. Psalm 58 and 2. Tell you that they're lies. Come out of the womb lying. Psalms 58 and 2. Yeah, and in heart you work wickedness. See, in your mind you work wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Weigh the violence of in your hands on the earth. What do you think will happen? That's why they say, oh, get over the past, get over the past. Nah, we can't get over it. Ye weigh, we'll say, ye in heart work, ye work wickedness. Look, gotta show what you get. Them was women. Women and men, y'all got them up there, beat them. See them with the whip? See them with the whip? Beating them. Oh yeah, that's where y'all come from. See, our people don't remember that. They don't want to see this. Say, oh, don't show that. Oh no. I don't want to see that. That's of the past. That's our ancestors up on that pole right there. See that? That's our ancestors. That's our ancestors right there. It's sad, man. Real sad. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. See that? Genocide against the 12 tribes of Israel. So we have to keep updating it. We have to keep updating them because all murdered. Have to keep updating them. And I apologize to the family, but I think they're worth still being recognized by the world. They need to be seen. Beautiful Israelites. See. Yeah. In heart and mind you work wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. You see it. Anybody can't see it, where you been? You just seen all our brothers and sisters that was murdered. And a lot more than that when you count the ones that was died from the west coast of Africa coming across the Atlantic Ocean to America in the slave trade. You can see here, start adding up all these people came from west coast of Africa to America. Start adding up all these people here. How many people died here? Look how many you brought across here. You can see it. It's hard to see probably from there, but it's a lot of people that came on this transatlantic slave trade. All that's got to be dealt with. London, Bristol, Liverpool, Newport, other places. All these British colonies. Mexico City, Central America, North America. Man, 0.2 million, 0.5 million, 0.5 million, 4.5 million, 0.3 million. How many of them live? That's what made it. And you got all those, that's just coming from there. What about the ones that took off the land? They took off the land and made them slaves. See, that's not even talked about. Oh yeah, but they were. It was us. It was us, the children of Israel. That's who they made slaves. So your thanksgiving is what it is. Thanks for stealing the land? I don't think so. I don't think nobody that's really in their right mind, knowing that that happened to their ancestors, feel any kind of way, shape, or form in a righteous way, knowing that this happened to their ancestors. Listen, speaking of that, Job 12 and 6. Job 12 and 6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Most High are secure, and to whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly. See, the Most High, He blessed them. He blessed the just and the unjust. That's why they say, look what they say. Zechariah 11 and 5. This is what they say. Whose possessors slay them. They kill us and hold themselves not guilty. They kill us, and the verdict is what? Not guilty. Not guilty, over and over again. And they that sell them, and they sold us on auction blocks, and they still selling us in many different ways, say, blessed be the Most High, blessed be the Lord. That's what they say. That's what they made. That's the word they created. For I am rich. Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds, own preachers, pity them not. They don't care. All they want to do is have you come in there and take your money and put on a show for you, put on a concert for you. But you don't know because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what they're doing. All thing you know is, and a lot of you just accustomed to what it is that they're putting down, but they ain't gonna sit up here and go through this Bible and just prove what we saying in this Bible. Oh, that's Satan. That ain't no Satan. That's the so-called white man that did this. That's operating under the vibration of Satan. Remember, I told you that's the way of the Most High, the MASHAYACH. We have not known it. When salvation is coming to the Israelites right here on this earth, that's what they're gonna say. You want to know the past, the present, the future? It's all here, right in this Bible. Proverbs 23 and 6. Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. Say, don't be desiring what they got. Might poison you, might take you out. A lot of people got taken out like that. We say, eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye. He said, Most High made everything for himself. Yeah, all the wicked for the day of evil. So he said, eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, as he thinketh in his mind, so is he. Hear that? As he thinketh in his mind, so is he. How he think? Eat and drink. Come on, eat and drink, said he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. You know, how many people been slipped a Mickey? But ask somebody, people in the industry, they go in there, they go to these parties and everything. That's, you know, don't never leave your drink down. Tell you that. Take your drink with you. Leave your drink down, you come back, shoot. You been taken advantage of. Somebody done took you out, you acting like you drunk or whatever. Yeah, they taking your butt out. They gonna do all kind of madness to you. and film you doing it. So when you come through, they were like, "Just look what you did. Oh, look what you did." They got you. Got something on you. It's crazy, man, but it's real. So he'll say, "Come on, eat and drink," said he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. Like they sat down at the table, y'all so-called pilgrims sat down at the table, eat and drink. But your thanks, so-called giving, which is thankstaking, eat and drink. But his mind is not with you. What they do? Came back and started to murder people. People started getting murdered. So that's why I ain't with no thankstaking. For all the things that you've done, they say, get over it. How can you get over it when it's always in your face? Here it is again, something else in my face. Thankstaking. You got people that's just, they'll make an excuse, say, oh, it's just a day we gonna eat. You don't make no turkey and no dressing and no dang on cranberry sauce and all the pies and cakes and everything that you make on any other day. They cut off our women's breasts and greased them and threw them at each other. Kicked our heads around like it was soccer and so forth. Went to our funerals. Came back, got the bodies, dug the bodies up and ate them. Raped the women, the children. Oh, get over it. Get over it, right? Isaiah 59:7. Isaiah 59:7. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Think about it. That's the police. I mean, really think about it. Somebody call this evil going on. Oh, they run to evil, and they can't wait to shed innocent blood. My hands up, pow, 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 pow. It came here, and they were giving gold and silver. I mean, we had riches in abundance. And they just killed the people and put them on reservations. Made it so $5, take $5, you become North American Indian. Just one of this land. It's amazing. I go to powwows and I see these people doing their little dances, going around the circle, and you see Edomites right there, dressed up with their feathers and garb and all that stuff that they have on, just like they're indigenous people of this land. And we don't know. We just, as the Most High said, Hosea 4:6, we destroyed for lack of knowledge because we forgot the law. And we taught that we're not under the law, so it's hard for us to come back to the realization of who we are and what happened to us. But look at Roots. I remember in Roots, when Kunta Kinte came from Africa, they said, that's that African. They would say, that's that African. Like, and he had a lot there that he gave us in that series Roots. That's that African. It wasn't the fact that they were, born here, but they were from here. The ones that was from here, taken off our land and made to be a slave, this part a lot of our people are missing. Why You grow up and you say, oh, we got Indian in us. No, we were the Indians. We have Indian in us. Oh, yeah? No, we were the Indians. And some wasn't afraid to tell you that. That they didn't come from Africa. They was already here. But some of you ain't old enough to have enough people that's old enough to be able to tell the real deal. Like the movie 12 Years a Slave. Remember, he was a free man. They took him off he was married, had children, everything. Took him off his property, shanghaied him, and put him in slave for 12 years. From the north to the south. That's off the land. That's a prime example. It's just not showing you exactly how they did it, but showing you how they did it. Took us off the land, made us slaves. What they say? Oh, the Indians, they didn't make them slaves. Yeah, they might have made them those $5 and them other Indians that call themselves Indian slaves, but they took the indigenous people that was here. They made them slaves. You know, you got Johnny Come Lates. Them Johnny Come Lates, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that was indigenous people of this land. That's why my 12 tribes sign says indigenous. Scattered among all nations. But we know we was here. You can't say we wasn't here. We was here. Ain't no too many signs I have. I got a rock that I know you ain't never seen, none of y'all out there seen, but a very few people. And I can count them on my hand. It's a black stone. That got ancient Hebrew on it. With a brother with a nappy head. Oh, yeah. I got it in the book, the ancient ones. It's there. I've seen the rock. I'm not talking about this in the book, but I've seen the actual rock. Right here in America. It didn't come from over there. Anywhere else it came from. Right here in America. With ancient Hebrew on it. With a brother like me or yourself out there. On it. Long, long time ago. So, yeah. That's why a lot of Israelites don't know anything about the Ouachita. They took us off our land and made us slaves. Just like Nat Turner. He's part of the Ouachita that own most of the land mass. From the Gulf of Mexico all the way to Canada. Shoot, Empress Verdiasi, they pretty much, Louisiana pretty much gave her the whole state. All that belonged to them. But see, they want to cover this up. They want you to know this. I mean, from the Gulf of Mexico all the way to pretty much to Canada. Remember, enlarged, Gathers enlarged, had the most land in America, had the most land over here. Look at California. California has the Calafia sister. Look her up. That's what California's named after. But we own this land. It's our land. Isaiah 59:7. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Came here quickly. They make haste to shed innocent blood. And we see that right now. With the way we're being shot down, and the verdict is not guilty. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Their thoughts are thoughts of wickedness, because they were made for the day of evil. So they in order. You just got to know their order. the thoughts are the thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. Remember they said, we weird ourselves in a way of wickedness and destruction. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. Look at the air, wasted. Look at the water, wasted. The sea, wasted. Everything is wasted. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. They drop bombs on people. Wherever they go is destroyed. They bring their democracy, which is the rule of the devil, wherever they go. That's what it's saying. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not. Hear that? The way of peace they know not. But you're going to make them bring forth peace? When they say the way of peace they know not. And there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. You think you're gonna find peace? So you go in there, you with them, you ain't gonna find no peace. Eventually it's gonna come out and let you know who they are. They're gonna shine forth. When they go down, that's why the Most High said, look, Isaiah 13:15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. If you're gonna know peace, you're gonna fall by the sword. End up dead somewhere. Believe me, they are as death and are as hell. That's what we just read. I didn't write it. Most I let you know who you dealing with and what we dealing with. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. So it is what it is. Ecclesiastes 12. Ecclesiastes 12:10. It says, never trust thine enemy. He said, never trust them. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. That's why, you join to them now, but eventually you can fall by the sword. So they say, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, take a long time for iron to rust. So eventually you're going to see that he's wicked. That's what I say, as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Eventually you're going to see that he's wicked. That wickedness is going to come out. Might take a little time, he's saying, but that wickedness is going to come out. That's why he says, though he humbled himself, I'm just as peaceful as can be. I'm not a racist. Ain't no way in the world I could be racist. I'm just as humble as can be. Though he humbled himself and go crouching, hold his head down and so forth. Yet take good heed and beware of him. Say, take heed, good heed, and beware of him. Because you know what's been said. You know what the Most High have said. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, like you wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. You're going to know that his wickedness is not wiped away. It say, set him not by thee, don't set him by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, you set him next to you. You let him infiltrate you. Next thing you know, when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. You gonna say, hey, don't let him buy yours. He gonna stand in your place and say, it was me.
Has joined.
If they could get rid of all us, most others, they'll say, hey, they the Israelites. They the ones who was dropping this truth. Like they do everything else. They say they discovered America. They say life began when the Greeks came into power, right? When Alexander the Greek took down the Persian and the Mede, everything began in life. I'll tell you what, ask any of them ask them, what was they doing in 1238 AD? Try 1155. Pick a number from 193 AD to 1453 AD. Pick a number, any number. Those particular times, what they were doing. What were they doing? Because there was a Roman Empire. You know, you had the Greek Empire, they had the Roman Empire. So what was they doing then? What were they doing during that time period? Ask that question. Be something, you know, interesting I'd like to hear. So I've asked it for years. He said, set them not by thee. That's when he has overthrown thee. See, that's what they did. They came and they sat at the table. Oh, let's have this Thanksgiving dinner. Sat at the table. Once they got up, they murdered us. 2 days in a row. They set up a national holiday. You are celebrating. If you celebrating Thankstaking, but they call Thanksgiving, wasn't nothing given. You are honoring the murder, the rape, the robbery of our people. That's what you honoring. I don't care if you say it's a gay day of thanking. You can't. Mosiah said he hates your feast days. Mosiah ain't smelling no fat turkey. He could care less about your feast day. And I'm talking to Israelites, because y'all ignorant to the fact that this has nothing to do with us. We have holy convocations. You could do that once a month. Every month you could put cook a turkey and dressing and whatever else you want to cook. Once a month. We have new moon feasts. Then we have holy days. Get ready for a holy day coming up on the 10th of next month. Feast of dedication. What a MASHAYACH honored in St. John 10:22 down. You know anything about that? No, because your poach-out preacher ain't told you about it. You getting ready for Christmas. Bringing in the winter solstice, Nimrod and so forth. His birthday ain't got nothing to do with a YAHAWASHI, who you call Jesus Christ. You getting ready for that. You're going to do the same things that's abominable that we did during those periods of time. This ain't nothing new. They just call it that. There's nothing new. They got an idol shop here. Nothing to sell, nothing but idols. They're going to move them idols out of the way, and what you think they're going to put there? Christmas trees. Another idol, big idol that they sell during this period of time right now. Christmas trees is an idol. Jeremiah 10:1-5. Verse 1-5. Tell you about that Christmas tree. Way back in Jeremiah. We in 2020. Sad, man. That's why I say, set them not by thee. Verse 12 of Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand in thy place. What is they saying? They discovered America. They set them right by him. Had a great time eating and having a good time. And they took their place. Saying that they the ones discovered this land. We was here thousands of years before them. And they said they the ones that discovered this land.